Hey, this is going to be our audition video for the collab thing.
I'm Chloe.
It's Chloe. That's Chloe right there. That's Chloe.
I am 15 years
one.
old. I'm 15 and I live in Hendersonville, Tennessee.
My name is Maddie, and I am also 15. Coincidence? Nah, we met in school. Right now, I live in Hendersonville, Tennessee.
We record our footage by webcam.
That's why you can hear the computer right now.
Would you like to see the computer that we're recording on?
No, don't
Too bad.
What do we like to be placed on?
What day?
Oh, pretty much any day, would be fine. Like, we hang out literally just about every day. Literally, just about. Like, pretty much every day. Like, 6 days out of the week, which is 7 days. So
if not 7 days out of the week.
Yeah. So, any day would be fine with us. But if you want us to say a day, I will say Monday, because I'm assuming that a lot of people would not be so good on a Monday. How will we bring viewers? Well, Chloe and I are always doing new stuff with our hair and new stuff with our makeup. Like, that's just one of our favorite things to do, is try new things. Like, with our looks, I guess, and we're very, like, we'll try crazy things. Like, if you haven't seen one of our videos, we have this thing going along the side of your face. But we think it's so cool. Like, I really plan on wearing that sometime during the summer. Anyways, like, our friends ask us all the time how we do this stuff. Like, the crazy stuff that we're doing. Like, I don't know, like our makeup. Like, how did you do that with your makeup? So, we tell them, like, we'll make a video and they can just watch it. Why do we want to be selected? Well, summer is coming up, and that will give us even more free time than we already have. And so, just like having this to do will be really fun for us, because we'll most likely be doing it anyways. I mean, honestly, because we really don't have lives.
Also, I thought that it was a really good idea to, the collab idea was a really good idea, because by giving us topics to do on, like, a video on every single week will actually give us even, like, better ideas to improve, like, ourselves, I guess you would say. Because maybe we didn't think of an idea like that. So, that'd be, like, really handy for us as well. And for everyone else in the universe. How do we stand out?
I feel like there are certain ways that if we answer this question, it will sound kind of like, what's the word? Conceited. But also, that's not how I mean it. Like, Chloe and I realize that we are slightly, like, crazy. Which we are fine with. I love it. So, that's one way, I guess. How else? Well, we are always trying to find solutions to things that we find problems with. Like, how we can fix something in our makeup after we just did all of it and something really bad happens to it. You know what I'm saying? Or, like, dry skin. We did a dry skin tutorial. You should watch it because it's pretty good. I thought so because it works. Or, like, her hair is straight. Like, when she scrunches it, it doesn't curl, like, at all. So, we have found a way to kind of scrunch her hair and make it look like wavy-ish, which we can make that into a video.
If you want. Hey, comment if you want that, actually.
If you want, yeah, her hair is, like, straight. Like, we've scrunched it and it doesn't work. So, she played with her hair a lot, and she has found, take part of the part where I said we, because now I'm saying she, where she has found ways to fix her hair to be wavy-ish and look like it's supposed to be that way. And it looks really good and it's really cute. So, that's one way.
Another reason we stand out, I think, who on YouTube that does, like, fashion stuff do you see in pairs? I only see, like, individual people doing it.
I didn't think about that.
I think that we stand out a lot because we don't, like, have our separate channels or anything. Like, we do it together. And that might suck a little if we go, like, when we go off to college, but...
We plan on sharing a dorm.
And sharing a salon.
We have big dreams.
Big plans.
It's supposed to be 5 stories. We'll see.
Yeah. We have a friend.
I'll tell you about that later.
Creativeness. Okay.
You know, when it happens, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Keep you updated.
So, we have been thinking about a theme for, like, since last week, since we first heard about this and, like, what it was all about. And we had set in our head what we were going to do, which we're going to do later, so I'm not even going to talk about it too much. But we got here, and, like, every single thing that we've been trying to do just hasn't been working out. And we keep coming back to this. So I'm just going to do it. Like, I know it might not be exactly what you're asking for, but you've seen... Wait, should I not say that part?
No.
I mean, we have other videos of...
No, say it.
We have other videos of us doing tutorials on stuff. And, I mean, if this isn't what you're asking for and you don't like it, this isn't, like, what we're giving you, like, not exactly what you're asking for, then I'm sorry. But this is what we keep coming back to. So we really feel like we should be... We really feel the need to cover this because it's a really big deal.
I feel like since we have been going back to this subject, like,
we just feel called.
Yeah, we feel like it's kind of what...
It's definitely an important subject.
What it's meant to...
Like, I'm just going to grab what's right here. Like, what we're going to cover is how people in magazines like this and, like, this don't really look like that.
At all.
At all. And I didn't even realize this until the other day when I was looking for different hairstyles. Because, like, we are always researching different hairstyles and stuff. But I was looking for different hairstyles and different makeup. And something came up. And it was, like, the actual picture of a girl in a magazine, on the cover of a magazine. And then it had the one that was edited with the, like, 17 or CoverGirl written on the top. And it was completely different. Well, I would always look at the cover and be like, wow, why can't I be that pretty? Why is my skin not that flawless? And, like, I knew that they edited it, but I didn't know that it was, like, that much. So, I saw this picture, and it was, like, she had on her bathing suit or something like that. And you could see her ribs and, like, indentions in her stomach, and, like, there was, like, knots on her neck. Like, it was weird. Like, it just kind of, it, like, creeped me out, because in the picture right next to it, that everyone sees, that no one else sees the other one, is she looks perfect, and she looks gorgeous, and, like, her skin is beautiful, and she has no, like, indentions in her body, and she's all perfect and stuff. I know I already said that. But I really want people to know that, like, no one looks that beautiful. Like, no one's perfect. Hold on. No one looks this perfect. Okay? Like, I knew that. But when I saw what the real picture, it wasn't this picture. The real picture of the model before she was on the cover, I was, like, floored. Like, it was crazy to me.
So there was this picture, and I don't know why, but it, like, really got to me, kind of. And I was like, I set a goal for myself, kind of. And I was like, Chloe, you need to look just like this by summer. And, like, this is the picture, but absolutely, look at her stomach. Like, nobody looks like that. Like, nobody. See how tiny her stomach is?
Do you see how perfect her skin is?
Nobody, like, her arm is, like, everything about her is perfect. If you think about it, nobody will have that tiny of a stomach. And
they definitely will, but their ribs will show and stuff. Like,
right.
It's not going to be... If you get your stomach to look like that, then you're going to be able to see your ribs. Or you're going to have abs, which is different completely.
Well, also, we have, like, everyone has a different body type. Like, all these models, you'll see them, like, have different body types, kind of. But a lot of them are computer generated. But God didn't make you computer generated. God gave you the body type that He wanted you to have. Well, don't hurt yourself trying to look like these models because they're not, like, their bodies aren't real like that.
We're gonna show you pictures.
Yeah, at the end of this video we're gonna show you.
We're gonna, like, put a few pictures of, like, where the actual magazine, where it's got all this stuff on it, and, like, all this, and then we're gonna show you the picture that's right next to it, and you can just look on Google, like, you can find them yourself, and the actual picture before it was edited. So,
a really, really good role model as, like, a celebrity, if you want to look at their pictures, and you won't see someone, like, fake, is Carrie Underwood. Because she doesn't let people, like, change her pictures because she's worked hard for what she has.
I'm sure that all these models in here have, something wrong with them. Like, all these perfect like, there's so many girls in these magazines. Like, I bet you so much, a lot of them, like, even suffer from, like, bulimia and stuff. Like, have you seen how skinny these girls are? I want to show you a picture of, like, how skinny they are. It's, like, ridiculous. Where's that one I saw earlier? Look at her legs! Like, I don't even know, like, I mean, if your legs look like that, then I'm not saying it's bad.
Well, shoot.
Like, if that's your natural body type, then that's totally fine. But if you're, like, starving yourself to look like that, then that's ridiculous.
And that's not healthy.
It's not healthy. And you don't want to live short for people, like, trying to impress people that you're not even going to know when you get older, you know? Or unless you are older.
Yeah, like, once you get out of high school,
you're, like, not
you're never
going
to see these people again.
Unless you go to college with them, which is not very likely.
And even if you do go to college with them, like, whatever, you're barely ever going to see them in college.
It's only going to be a couple of people. So if you're in high school, like we are, then definitely don't, like, hurt yourself and scar yourself and do something that when you're, like, something you're going to regret when you get older. For people, like, trying to impress people that you're not even going to know when you get older.
And if you do that, then you're not going to feel good. And if you don't feel good, or if you don't, like, if you don't take care of your body, then, first of all, you're not gonna live a very fruitful life. And you're not gonna feel like you should every day. Like, you're probably not going to have any energy at all. And your tummy's going to be growling all the time, which is suckish. Okay?
There are healthy ways to approach being skinny. Sorry. Yeah.
If you need, like, someone to talk to, or if you have, like, a prayer request or anything that you, like, want to tell us, you can just message us. Because we would be happy to pray for you if you have any, like, family problems, or if you actually have, like, no self-esteem whatsoever.
And don't feel like you're, like, we're definitely not going to look at it as, like, this person just wants, like, oh. Okay, let me just say something else. You sit there and you pick yourself to death, which everyone does, because you have spent more time with yourself than you have with anybody. So you sit there and you're like, oh my gosh, my big toe is abnormally large. No one else is going to notice that, okay? Like, I am pretty dang sure. My hips. No one sees my hips like I see my hips. Chloe likes my hips. I'm starting to like my hips.
No homo.
But I used to hate them, and she never thought that they were weird. Unless she just didn't tell me.
I never noticed them. I never noticed things like, nobody never notices those.
Like, people don't notice that stuff. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be in this little collab thing that you got going on. It's a really awesome idea.
Yes, we really appreciate the
We're really flattered that you invited us to try out an audition.
You have an absolutely lovely day.